yesterday, we went over the idea of what a box plot is. A box plot is a graph that shows the 5-number summary. Can someone remind me what the 5 numbers in the 5-number summary was? Yeah. Good. That's it. The minimum, maximum, median, Q1 and Q3. When you have multiple data sets, so all I'm going to do this year is get you to compare 2. When you have multiple data sets, it can be useful to draw their box plot on the same scale so that you can easily compare the data. When you do this, they are known as parallel box plot. Parallel means that they're in line with each other. They're facing the same direction. You can draw them horizontally or vertically. So, can I please ask you, we're going to do this whole example together so that I can illustrate to you exactly what I'm going to ask you to do in terms of this question. I've got an office worker. He's got the choice of travelling to work by car or bus. He collected data with the travel times for recent journeys using both methods. He's interested to know which type of transport is quickest to get him to work and which is more reliable. There's a difference between that. You might have a really fast one, but if the bus is often late, or sometimes it's get there super early, I can't rely on it. Sometimes you might be possibly there faster, but I'd rather reliability than speed. So get that data down, the example questions, and we'll do it all together. We should be done by 20 past, and then you'll have a solid half hour to do only 3 questions today, but you can chat amongst each other. When people have casual days, it's a different kind of energy. It's a Friday as well. So just make sure that you do the practice. There's not much of it. You can chat to each other about your fashion choices. That's it. Don't worry about the textbook just yet. Get the practice down first. Just a reminder for people that are away, I record the lesson videos, but they're not embedded at the top anymore. They're embedded in the lesson note. You'll see a little square that looks like a YouTube video within your lesson note. While you're copying that, it won't take that much brain power, so you can continue for us to start doing some setup here. If part A is asking us to draw a parallel box plot for the data sets, how do I draw a box plot? I need the 5-number summary. Do I need a formula to tell me what the minimum of the first set of data is? No, circle it. 13 is the min. The max is 43. I'm not going to write the formula here, but I'll talk you through it. How many bits of data are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 15 bits of data. Plus 1 is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So the median is going to be the 8th number along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The second 22, that's the median. I have 3 out of the 5-number summary. I've divided the data into 2 halves now, the bottom and the top half. How many numbers are in the halves? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 numbers in the bottom half. 7 plus 1 is 8, divided by 2. So the 4th number will be the median of the bottom half. That will be Q1. The fourth number up the top will also be the median of the upper half. That's Q3. Is there the same amount of numbers in the bottom set of data?
Yes.
So do I need to redo a bunch of maths to recircle all of this? Are they going to be in the exact same positions? Yes, if they're the same number it does. So this is the min. This is going to be Q1. This will be the median. This will be Q3. This will be the max. So that is my working out to be able to answer A. Can you get that down, please? And then we'll start drawing the actual box plot for the people that are away, so you can see for the first time what a box plot looks like. It's self-explanatory after you've seen it. So if someone could possibly remind me from yesterday, in a box plot, which is the longest line? The median is going to be the longest line in my drawing. So the car's median is at 22. So if I look at my scale that I've drawn here for the minutes of travel, 22 is here. So in line with this. So I'm going to draw a longer line for the median of the cars. $13 is the minimum, so I need a shorter line in line with 13. The maximum is 43, so a bit of inconsistency there. The cars can vary a bit wildly. That's my max. Q1 is at 18, so another short line at 18 and another short line at 28. So I have all the lines set up, but I've just got vertical lines right now. What horizontal lines do I need to draw to finish my box plot? Because there's no box here right now. What do I do? Look at your notes from yesterday if you remind. Where does a rectangle box go from? Well, you tell me. You're doing it right. Where do I draw? Where do I connect things horizontally?
Q1 and Q3.
Q1 and Q3 are connected to form a little rectangular box. What else? There's a couple of lines missing, but I'm almost done now. So from the middle of this box to the max and the min is another line. That is the car box plot. So it's quite wide. The car could get there super fast, but it could also get there super slow. And the median is at 22. Where's the median of the bus? We've got it at 18. So the long line for buses is here. In this situation of travel time, what do I want? What is better in travel time? Short or long? Really? Long? I want to get to work in a long time. Short. So the lower end is more preferable in this situation. So long line for median over 18. 16 is a short line. 17 is also a short line. 21, short. 30, short. Draw my box. Draw the whiskers. So that is bus. That's your parallel box plot drawn after we found the 5-number summary. You've drawn a picture of it. They're on the same axes. And hopefully you can see why, by drawing them on the same axes, it becomes very clear which is more reliable. Hence determine which Which method of transport is quicker? There's not one answer to this. You can argue this. Your argument could be a couple of sentences here. Because did the bus have the fastest travel time? Or was it the car? Who had the smaller minimum?
The car.
The car. Maybe one off. But in full honesty, the car did have a shorter travel time at one point. But was there many different travel times?
Yeah.
So we have a measure of centre to tell me on average or in the median which is faster, which of these has the lower median travel time? The bus. So on the whole, on average, if I wanted to tell the story of all of these trips rather than just one, the bus is probably faster. What can we say about consistency? Which one is more reliable as well? Can you explain to me why the bus is more reliable? Someone else? Can someone explain to me, by this drawing of the box plot, what is it about that drawing that's showing me the bus is more reliable form of travel, yeah?
The max time is significantly shorter.
The max is not as high. The min, yeah, okay, it's a little slower, but is the range of all of those, is the spread out a little smaller for the bus? Okay? Also, what can you say about the middle 50%? So 50% of all bus trips, are they faster than the 50% of the car trips as well? So, okay, yeah, there were some quicker trips here, but if I want to have a good idea of what time to expect to take to work, I'm going to be able to trust the bus a bit more than the car. Okay? So quicker, maybe the car had a couple of faster trips, but median says bus is faster. I don't need you to say it exactly that way, but as long as you're saying stuff that's reasonable, I'm not going to mark you down. More reliable, the bus, because range and IQR are tighter, not as wide. Lastly, can we comment on the shape of the data distributions? Are these symmetrical? Are they exactly the same on either side of the median? No, the car is kind of close. Whereabouts is the car a little bit compressed? On the left. So what skew did we call that? Good. So you're remembering from yesterday, exactly. So I would argue that this one is positively skewed. Skewed. Is it really strongly positively skewed, or is it just a little bit? A little? Not much. Good. I like that. That's marks. A little. Versus the bus. Is that hardcore positively skewed?
Yes.
Is it really squished together? So very positively skewed. So as far as I remember, there's a question type like this. Remember, you have the double lesson. In your stats test, all of those responses are worth some form of mark. Okay? They've been demonstrated now. So your homework now is 13F.3, just 1, 3, and 4. You can talk amongst yourselves.